Welcome to another powerful journey of transformation on Limitless Mindset. Today, we dive deep into a silent but potent force that shapes your life more than you realize. Your inner critic. That relentless voice in your head that says, "You're not good enough, you always mess things up, or why even try?" It's a voice so familiar, it becomes background noise. But just because it's familiar doesn't mean it's true. We all have this voice. Some hear it louder than others. Some believe it more often than they should. But what if I told you that this voice isn't actually yours? What if I told you it's a script written by fear, shaped by past failures, conditioned by comparison, and fed by self-doubt? Before we can silence this inner critic, we must understand it. You weren't born with self-doubt. It was learned. And anything learned can be unlearned. This episode isn't just about shutting the voice up. It's about reclaiming your narrative, mastering your mindset, and stepping into a version of yourself that lives beyond the shadow of self-judgment. Origins of negative self-talk. Where does negative self-talk begin? Often, it's rooted in childhood experiences. Maybe someone told you that you weren't smart, capable, or lovable. Over time, these messages turned inward. You began repeating them and eventually believing them. But here's the truth. Most of those voices weren't yours. They belonged to others, parents, teachers, bullies, society. You internalized them. Now, they echo in your mind as if they belong there. It's crucial to recognize that your inner critic is a mental habit, not a reflection of your worth. And like any habit, it can be broken and replaced with a healthier pattern. Every time you tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," you reinforce a mental highway paved with fear. But with awareness and repetition, you can carve a new path, one built on compassion, strength, and truth. Identifying your inner critic. To defeat the enemy, you must first recognize it. What does your inner critic sound like? Maybe it's the voice that calls you a failure when you make a mistake. Maybe it's the doubt that creeps in before a big decision. Maybe it's the guilt you feel when you prioritize yourself. Start journaling your self-talk. Write down the negative thoughts you hear daily. Then ask, would I say this to a friend? If not, why am I saying it to myself? Awareness is the first step toward mastery. Once you can identify your inner critic, you can choose not to believe it. Reframing your thoughts. Here's a powerful truth. Thoughts are not facts. Your mind generates thousands of thoughts a day, and many are distorted by emotion, fear, or conditioning. To silence the inner critic, you must challenge its validity. If the voice says, "I always fail," respond with, "Is that true? What about the times I succeeded?" Reframe negative thoughts into empowering ones. Turn, "I'm not smart enough," into "I'm learning and improving every day." Replace "I can't do this" with "This is hard, but I've done hard things before." You're not lying to yourself. You're redirecting your mind toward truth and possibility. Daily habits to master your mind. Your habits determine your mental state. Here are powerful habits to silence negative self-talk. Meditation. Even 10 minutes a day can create space between you and your thoughts. Gratitude journaling. Focusing on what's good rewires your brain for positivity. Positive environment. Surround yourself with people who uplift you. Limit comparison. Social media can fuel the inner critic. Control your feed. Physical activity. Exercise boosts your mood and quiets mental noise. Discipline your daily habits, and your thoughts will follow. Building a new inner voice. You can't simply eliminate the inner critic. You must replace it with something stronger, an inner coach. Start cultivating a voice that encourages, uplifts, and motivates. Speak to yourself with the same kindness you would offer someone you love. Use affirmations that resonate with you. "I am enough. I trust myself. I am worthy of success and love." Say them daily. Say them especially when the inner critic appears. Over time, this new voice becomes louder, and one day, it becomes your default. You've been living with a voice that was never yours. Now is the time to reclaim your mind. You are not your mistakes. You're not your past. You're not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them, the one who can choose a new path. Silencing your inner critic is not a one-time fix. It's a lifelong journey of self-awareness, compassion and courage. But every day you show up for yourself, you build a stronger, more confident version of you. The world needs that version. Your dreams require that version, and you deserve to become that version. Thank you for watching. If this message helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Limitless Mindset for more powerful transformations. Because the real battle isn't out there, it's within. And when you master your mind, you master your life.